Today I saw something very strange. Was it when people gathered around the Capitol building? No. Was it when thousands upon thousands of my fellow countrymen stormed the Capitol building? No. Was it when now ex-President Trump typed out things on Twitter to essentially egg it on as he proverbially fiddled while Rome burned? No. It was honestly the shock and outrage at the whole situation. Yeah, I know, weird, huh? But, if you'll indulge me, this past year has been, let's just say, marred by protest after protest after protest after demonstration after demonstration after riot. And when you genuinely give the gun-toting prepper nut jobs a reason to start using those guns, why are you shocked that they did it?
Well, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
BLM and Antifa, they did their thing, and whether I agree with it or not is neither here nor there. Side note, I don't. But the fact of the matter is, you showed them that it could be done and with minimal casualties. At this point in time, at the point of making this video, there's been at least 4 casualties, one of which has been reported from some outlets as a 16-year-old girl. Let's be real, people. With everything that happened this past year, you showed them it could be done.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, alright? I learned it by watching you.
And guess what? They did it. Like I said, I pray that this is the last time something like this happens. But the realist in me thinks otherwise. But let this be a harsh lesson for both right and left. Violence is not a good thing. No matter what you're doing it for, it's not. Oh, but Captain America says it's okay to punch Nazis! Really? That's what you're gonna go for? Well, you just don't know because you're a white, cis, heteronormative... I'm gonna stop right there. First of all, Mexican, so, you know, not even gonna go there. Second of all, when you continuously move the... It's not like, you know, when you continuously move the goalpost back further and further and further to include lesser and lesser crimes, that there's not going to be some sort of repercussions? Bigot! Yeah, that's what I thought. See, the fact of the matter is, the riots today, the riots before, the racial tension, hell, Trump's presidency himself is a perfect example of violence only begetting violence. I get it. You don't want people's feelings to get hurt. Who does? But the fact of the matter is, you can't criminalize speech. You just can't. Trump's presidency, I firmly believe, stemmed from a society who kept feeling further pressured and further pressured and further pressured to stifle their free speech. Now, I may be alone here, I'm not sure, but the harder you silence somebody, and the more fervently you try and silence somebody, the more valid I feel you tend to make that person. The louder you tend to make that person's message. If this can get past my own ineptitude, what's it going to do for the smarter people, huh? If you don't like something, yes, protest it. Do it peacefully. Do it civilly. Civil disobedience is good. However, riots, violence, looting, it's never the answer, no matter whose side you're on. Because people like this bloviated worm carcass will always take advantage of it. I wanted to come back to the channel for a while, but I started this channel essentially to make fun of the news, you know, make fun of all the crazy crap that was going on. And then all the riots started happening, George Floyd, all that stuff, and yeah, with this skin complexion, me making fun of news, not the smartest thing. But now there's genuine stuff to talk about. I mean, stuff that I won't necessarily be set on fire for talking about. As far as I know, the escalations have to stop on both sides. Now, I'm not going to say one side is worse than the other, one side is better than the other, because quite frankly, I think both sides are As the great Lewis Black once said, stone cold fuck nuts. I'm also not going to preach some kumbaya, let's all hold hands, work together kind of crap. But this is why we cannot silence the other side. No matter who you are, you should not and cannot silence the other side. Because if they are truly crazy, you need to let them speak to show how truly crazy and stupid they are. You also need to take that opinion with a grain of salt and then throw it out the window. Sure, some of the little nuggets you may need to pluck out because, let's face it, no one's ever 100% right. But if you're gonna believe what you're gonna believe, then no one's gonna change that. And you shouldn't worry about someone speaking a different opinion. Words are not dangerous, ideologies are. And willingness to commit violence in the name of those ideologies will corrode this country from the inside out. So, disagree, argue, hell, fight if you must. But a swinging hammer will never shatter steel, it will only harden it. Thank you for watching.